So I'm dubbing today Make Ends Meet Monday, a day where I share legitimate work from home jobs that offer pretty decent pay and don't require a ton of experience. Whether you need to add to the household income with a part-time job, I have a few opportunities for you. Or if you're looking for a better paying full-time job, I have some of them too. Let's get into them. So I'm going to start off with some part-time opportunities. The first one I have is with the company Sidecar Health. This job is for a customer service representative to work in the member care division. It is part-time. It is remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions, and you have 2 shifts from which to choose to work. So you can work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., or Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Those hours are Central Time Zone hours. You don't have to live in the Central Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And you probably notice the salary rate here. They tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $17 to $19 per hour. That's not bad for a job that doesn't require a whole lot of related experience, and you'll only work about 4 hours per day. So this is your typical customer service kind of job where you'll handle inbound calls and chat boxes from members in regard to Sidecar Health's products and services. You'll provide excellent customer service in a timely and positive manner while building rapport and maintaining positive relationships. So yep, customer service. You need to be adaptable and resilient. You thrive in a fast-moving, ever-changing startup environment. You're a really good communicator and a problem solver. They'd like you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. A bachelor's degree is preferred, and that's just preferred. It's not required. They also prefer you're bilingual in English and Spanish, and they also prefer you have experience in healthcare or insurance. And those things are just preferred, not required. So our next part-time opportunity is a really good payer. In fact, they have a full-time opportunity as well. If you're interested, just check out their careers page and look for the full-time position. So the company Veritas Veterinary Partners has been around since, I believe, 2022, and they operate a network of specialty and emergency veterinary care providers across the United States. They have an opening for a benefits onboarding specialist. This is a part-time opportunity, and like I said, they have a full-time opportunity just like this one. It is remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And in this job, you'll be responsible for the day-to-day administration of employee benefits programs, ensuring a seamless and compliant experience for teammates. This role supports onboarding for new hires. You'll serve as a primary point of contact for benefits-related inquiries. You'll also assist with leave administration, partner with vendors, and contribute to continuous improvement of HR operations and the overall employee experience. So you do some onboarding, benefits administration, and HR operations and support. They'd like you to have about 5 years experience in HR onboarding, benefits administration, or a related field. You have a working knowledge of benefits plans. You also have experience with HRIS platforms, Excel, PowerPoint, and Microsoft-based programs. It's a plus but not required. It's a plus you have experience in a veterinary medicine or human healthcare field. And then you need your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. So yeah, this is a part-time position. You work Monday through Friday. It is fully remote. And they tell us on this job description they'll pay you $35 per hour. So on this part-time job description, they do list some benefits, but because this is a part-time position, I highly doubt you'll get those benefits. But remember, they do have a full-time opportunities just like this one. Okay, so moving into our full-time jobs, the first one I have is with the company Scorpion. This job is for an associate accounts receivable specialist. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And this is your typical accounts receivable kind of job where you'll support the finance department with a primary focus on billing, accounts receivable, and general financial operations. You'll play a vital role in ensuring the accuracy and timeliness of invoicing, collection, financial reporting activities, and coverage of team members when required. So yep, accounts receivable all the way around. So what they want from you is a bachelor's degree in marketing, advertising, business communications, or a related field, or equivalent practical experience, and about 1 year proven experience in billing, accounts receivable, or finance-related roles. You're proficient using accounting software. You have a basic understanding of accounting principles and financial reporting. You also have previous experience in a finance or accounting department, and you're familiar with invoicing software and collections management tools. And as far as the salary, down here on the job description, they'll pay you anywhere from $45,000 up to $55,000 per year. So the company Tailscale is one I've never heard of before, so I wanted to do a little bit of research. They were founded in 2019, and they're a legitimate, highly reputable software company specializing in modern networking and cybersecurity. They have an opening for a support engineer tier 1. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions. And what you do in this job is act as a primary technical resource for the company's free user community, resolving a wide range of configuration and networking challenges to keep them unblocked. You'll manage a high-velocity ticket queue with a consistent focus on meeting targets for time to first response and time to resolution. You'll drive positive user outcomes and maintain high CSAT scores by providing clear, helpful, and accurate technical guidance. So yep, this is a tech support position. They want you to have 1 to 4 years experience in a technical support or customer-facing role with a track record of solving technical problems. You can demonstrate a foundational understanding of networking fundamentals, including DNS, IP addressing, firewalls, and routing. And you can also show proficiency in troubleshooting across multiple operating systems such as Mac OS, Windows, Linux, and mobile OSs. You're somewhat familiar with Jira and Slack, and you can maintain a proactive approach to learning new technologies and staying current with evolving infra tools. And we can see on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $63,000 to $79,000 per year. Blackbird Health has an opening for a payroll and HR administrator. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And in this job, you'll be responsible for accurate payroll processing, maintaining compliance with payroll and HR regulations, supporting benefits administration, and providing general HR operational support. So you do some payroll administration, HR and benefits administration, as well as general and administrative support. So yep, this job is a mix between payroll and human resources. They'd like you to have an associate's or bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, human resources, business, or related field, or you have equivalent payroll HR experience. You have 2 to 4 years experience in payroll and or HR administration. You're familiar with multi-state payroll and tax requirements, and you have a working knowledge of payroll and HR laws and regulations. You also have experience with payroll and HR systems, and you're proficient in Google Suite. And they list some preferred skills. They're just preferred, they're not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And down here a little bit on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000 per year. So our last work-from-home job is with the company Data Rails. They're a financial planning and analysis platform. They have an opening for a product support specialist to work full-time remotely anywhere within the United States. However, you do need to be available to work Central or Mountain Time Zone hours. You don't have to live in the Central or Mountain Time Zones. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And it looks like they are hiring in the United States as well as Canada. So what you're going to do in this job is act as the initial point of contact for all Data Rails related questions from both customers as well as internal stakeholders. And you're going to do that via Zendesk, chat, email, and web form. So this is a non-phone work from home job. You'll troubleshoot incoming issues, providing a first response and subsequent follow-ups to customers, monitor incoming tickets, process, respond, and direct unresolved issues to the next level of support personnel, support and engage customers to deliver high customer satisfaction, advocacy, and loyalty, and expand and refine the company knowledge base to empower users to independently resolve issues. And for this job, they want you to have 2 to 4 years experience in roles such as product support, help desk, technical customer success in a SaaS environment with a proven track record of driving customer satisfaction and resolving complex issues. You have extensive experience with troubleshooting and solving advanced technical problems in a fast-paced, dynamic environment, and you have a customer-first attitude. You have a deep understanding of the software development lifecycle, and you're familiar with agile methodologies. You also have advanced experience in Excel functions, and it's a plus you have experience with Zendesk and Jira and other support project software. And it's also a plus you have a finance background. Now, it does sound like they want quite a bit of related experience in this position, but only about 2 to 4 years. It's really not that much. Especially when we take a look at the salary down here in the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $85,000 to $110,000 per year. So that's all I have for you in this video. Hopefully one of these work from home jobs, either a part-time or a full-time opportunity, will make it a little easier to make ends meet. And if you're looking for more work from home opportunities, you can find some in this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.